Thank you for joining us today to learn more about Stable Kentucky. I am Samara Heverin, the Stable Kentucky Director. Kentucky's ABLE Plan. Stable Kentucky accounts are game changers. This is perhaps the biggest advancement for people with disabilities since the ADA passed in 1990. ABLE was federal legislation in 2014 that passed to create savings and investment accounts for individuals with disabilities. ABLE accounts do not affect eligibility for benefits programs such as SSI or Medicaid. ABLE accounts have hybrid functionality. They are structurally like a 529 account in terms of tax advantages, online uses, and investment options, but they have the transactional capabilities of a checking account and the benefits protection of a special needs trust. So, what is Stable Kentucky? Stable Kentucky is Kentucky's ABLE program. It's administered by Kentucky State Treasurer Allison Ball. It was launched December 13th, 2016, and it's offered to Kentucky residents through the Ohio Stable program. ST stands for State Treasurer, and ABLE is Achieving a Better Life Experience, which was that federal legislation that passed in 2014. So, benefits of a Stable Kentucky account: it dramatically increases the ability to save. Before ABLE, you could not save over $2,000 and you would risk losing health care and other benefits. Now, with Stable Kentucky, you can save well over $2,000 and keep all of your benefits. So, benefits of a Stable Kentucky account: the ownership. The account is owned by the individual with the disability. It creates financial independence. There's new investment opportunities and tax benefits. You may qualify for multiple tax benefits each year. So, who's eligible? To see who qualifies for a Stable Kentucky account, take our eligibility quiz at www.stablekentucky.com. You must be a Kentucky resident with a disability that occurred prior to the age of 26, plus one of the following. You must be eligible to receive SSI or SSDI due to a disability, or have a condition listed on the Social Security Administration's list of compassionate allowances conditions, or self-certification. So, what is self-certification? With self-certification, we need a few more items. One, we'll need a diagnosis of a physical or mental impairment that causes marked and severe functional limitations. The condition has lasted or is expected to last for at least 1 year. You do not need to send in a written diagnosis, but you must have it on hand. So, enrollment. It's free online enrollment. It's quick and easy. It takes approximately 20 minutes to complete, and there you have a $50 minimum opening deposit in order to start the Stable Kentucky account. It can either be done by the individual with the disability, so the beneficiary, or an authorized legal representative, so a parent, a guardian, or a power of attorney. The only thing you must have to open a Stable Kentucky account is an email address. So, funding your account. This can be done through EFT, electronic funds transfer, or a check. So, funding your account. If not employed, you can save up to $15,000 per year from all sources. If employed, you can save up to $27,140 per year. So that's the original $15,000 plus wages up to an additional $12,140. And then the lifetime limit of a Stable Kentucky account is $468,000. And just something to note that the system will automatically reject any excess contributions. E-gift events are one of my favorite parts of Stable Kentucky. An e-gift event can send out emails to friends and family for special events. So this is kind of like Kickstarter or GoFundMe. The system tracks contributors for sending out thank you notes and replies, which is awesome. The contributions that the account holder can receive will go directly into the Stable Kentucky account. An advantage of the e-gift is that gifts will not affect benefits. And so this allows constituents save money for a special qualified disability expense. Investment options. There are 4 Vanguard mutual funds that range from aggressive to conservative, and 1 principal protected FDIC insured option. And so, as you can see here, you can put all of the total allocations into one fund, or you can spread them out as long as it equals 100%. And this is the screen, what your screen is going to look like whenever you go and plan your investment options on your Stable Kentucky account. So, spending your funds. Withdrawals must be used on qualified disability expenses, but it must pass the 2-part test. It must relate to the disability, and it must help and maintain or improve health, independence, or quality of life. Some things that are considered a qualified disability expense are housing and rent, basic living expenses, transportation, education, assistive technology, financial management, health and wellness, legal fees, and so much more. So spending from your Stable Kentucky account, it's free withdrawals and there are no limits. You can transfer to a personal checking or savings. You can pay with a third-party check, or you can transfer onto a stable card. Now, Stable Kentucky will not ask you what you spend your funds on, but benefit agencies and the IRS can. So the stable card, this is what your stable card will look like if you receive it in the mail. The one thing that you must do is you must say that you want a stable card to receive one, and you can do that online. The stable card is a loadable prepaid debit card that can be used anywhere that Visa is accepted. So like I said, it's loadable. It does not pull directly from the account. It has protection, so no overdraft, no cash access, and has a limiting of merchants. It tracks your expenses, so you can do online spending records and annotated expenses and upload receipts. And then it also has alerts, so you can do notifications to monitor any spending or low balances on the account. So some supplemental security income considerations, or SSI. 1. Balances over $100,000 count as a resource, but your SSI will merely be suspended, not terminated. 2. If you hold on to the money from one calendar month to the next, then housing expenditures count as resources. And 3. Beneficiaries' own wages still count as income, even if contributed to a stable account. If the account holder passes away, the Stable Kentucky account will pass to the account holder's estate. The estate administrator will need to notify Stable Kentucky and then can take over account access. There is no designated transfer upon death, and if the beneficiary does not have a will, then the account will go through the normal probate process. Medicaid services. So money in a stable account is much better protected from Medicaid payback than money in other accounts. Medicaid can ask for payback in some cases, but there are protections with Stable Kentucky accounts. There are limitations. Medicaid payback is only from the date the account was opened. There are deductions, so you can deduct any Medicaid buy-in premiums that you paid. You can pay any outstanding bills for qualified disability expenses, and you can also pay for funeral and burial expenses. The account cost. There's a minimal cost for owning an account with Stable Kentucky. There is a monthly maintenance fee, which is common for any financial institution, and it's $3.50 per month or $42 annually. And then the asset-based fees are between 0.19% and 0.33% if you decide to go with a mutual fund option from Vanguard. So Stable Kentucky accounts and special needs trust. These two items really go hand in hand. They're complementary tools that can be used together. So trust can be written or amended for distributions to Stable Kentucky accounts, and trust can accept unlimited cash and non-cash assets. Some things that are unique to Stable Kentucky account benefits are broader spending power, for example, housing and food. There are no federal or state income tax on the earnings and can be established, administered, and owned by an individual with a disability. So we're here to help. We have an incredible stable customer service line that you can either email or call. They're open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 1-800 number is 1-800-439-1653, or you can email them at team@stableaccount.com. Also, feel free to use our website as a resource to learn more information at www.stablekentucky.com. Spread the message. Feel free to find us on Facebook or Twitter. Our Facebook is at Treasurer Ball, and our Twitter is at KY Treasurer. We are always posting updates on Stable Kentucky through our social media and Kentucky State Treasurer Allison Ball's office. And of course, last but not least, contact information. As I said, my name is Samara Heverin, and I'm the Stable Kentucky Director. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, or if you would be interested in receiving a Stable Kentucky presentation at your place of work, or your club, or anything that you're involved with. Feel free to email me at samara.heverin@ky.gov. Thank you for joining us today. I look forward to sharing more information about Stable Kentucky with you.